Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wise-ish. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. Hope you've been enjoying some of our shows on America Meditating Podcasts. It's got some really nice new ones that have just emerged this week. So please tune in on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, or whatever network that you tend to be addicted to, that you really enjoy turning to. For me, it's Spotify and iHeart. I love both of them very much. And speaking about addictions, it's a huge thing. And a lot of us tend to look at addiction in form of a drug or you're addicted to smoking cigarettes, or you're addicted to drinking alcohol. Some people are addicted to, having a lot of extramarital affairs and activities. Addiction, it's like a hook word even when you hear it. I'm an addict, I'm addicted. You've even heard people say, I'm addicted to you. I need my fix when I see you. So the whole notion of addiction, and I like to break it down, I think it's something that you add on to your life that you really don't need. It's an addition, it's an addiction. You've added on something to your life that you actually don't need. It's like when you get an additional acne on your face, you hate that, and it just ruins your whole day. So in the same way, it's that when you find yourself addicted to something, especially if it's not natural or normal for the soul, then you realize that you have given something so much power that it controls your life. We can start with cigarette or drinking, or let's say marijuana, or even a more intense drug. That when you start to find that you are not happy or comfortable or contented until you get that fix, recognize that your thoughts, your hands, your choices, your feelings have fed that addiction far too long. That it's become almost automatic, that you don't even think anymore if this is good or not for you. It's just what you need. It's your fix. So you've added on something in your life that is not healthy, and you've given it so much energy that it automatically calls you to feed that void inside of you. So once we become an addict, it becomes hard, because what addiction actually says at a really deep spiritual level is you have more power over I, the soul. Now, does that even make sense? That's sort of like the driver coming out of the car and pushing the car, even though the car knows how to drive on its own. How many times have we allowed something from the outside to way overtaxed us? Like it's taken away our spirit, it's taken away who we are, it's taken away our light, it's taken away our love. Some of us can even be addicted to people. We feel that we can't live without them. And yet, the universe has proven that we have lived without people for a long time, and we connect to other people as we move along. Maybe what we're trying to say is, I would love to have that person in my life for as long as possible. But do I need to be addicted to them? Not really. So are you adding on anything to your life that you don't need? Anything that you feel is taking you away from your initial goals, values, purpose? And the fact that you've conditioned your interpretation to feed the addiction in that particular area, there's been some sort of a perception that you feel when you go to that drug or that addiction, it comforts you. It gives you something that you're not giving yourself in the form of a thought. Is there anything like that going on for you right now? Let's take a look at how it is, right? Let's say you're not even looking to get addicted to anything. You're at a party, you're with friends maybe. Let's say you're a teenager and when school opens up and you're at school, a friend hands over a cigarette or a joint or a drink or even something else, a powder. And you didn't really think. I mean, you look at it and you go, I've never done that. And they're saying, oh, you can try it, you're going to love it. And then maybe you're just naive. Maybe you were curious and just never knew how you'd get it or do it. But the moment you go for it and you try it, then all of a sudden you feel altered in your consciousness. You're not the same person that you were before. And that altered feeling gives you a sense of escaping from the reality of your life. Let's say if you think that the reality of your life is it's not exciting, maybe it's boring, maybe it's the same, Groundhog Day every day, and you look at television and everybody seems to be so happy and living a great life, and you look at your life and you're like, waking up, brushing your teeth, getting dressed, going to work, coming home, eating, sleeping, all by yourself. Or with somebody that you used to love, or somebody that you just don't get along with anymore. And every time you turn to that drug, it makes you escape that feeling of feeling less than. Now, when you don't get the drug, the feeling comes up and it says, I need your attention. And smoking is not going to fix it. Drinking is not going to fix it. I just need you. Are you able to develop a healthy addiction? And that addiction is to love yourself, to pay attention to yourself, to nurture and care for yourself in ways that would just be so new and unique for you. Are you willing to be addicted to checking how you can play with so many different thoughts that can inspire you, motivate you, empower you? That's a good addiction. To look inwards and say to yourself, I got this. To look inwards and ask yourself, why do you feel like you need that cigarette in order to feel comforted? How can I comfort myself without the cigarette, without the marijuana, without the drinking? What is it at a soul level that I need to feel the comfort? It's a thought. All you need to do is to start to believe, I really think I am enough, but I'm ready to do some more. I want to do more in my life. I'm enough, but I'm ready to do something more, something new. Be addicted to wanting to create new things. If you want to change the energy of addiction into something useful and positive for you because you want to add on something more to your life, get addicted to your dreams. Get addicted to be motivated. Get addicted to be inspired, encouraging. Get addicted to coming up with new ideas and creating new things. Get addicted to doing things just different. Just because you have what it takes to be new. You have what it takes to be open and special, vibrant, inspiring. You can choose an addiction that takes you down the rabbit hole, or you can choose an addiction that take you towards the light, where you just believe in your value and your worth, and you just want to keep feeding it. Because that yearning in the soul says, I need you to hear me. I need you to feed me the right kinds of thoughts. I need you to remember that I've got what it takes. I need you to feed me my value and worth. And nothing on the outside can do that. Only my thoughts. So let's be addicted to thinking in a wise way, thinking in a pure way, thinking in a positive way. Let's get addicted to that which can take me to the stars versus take me down the rabbit hole. If you're looking for satisfaction on an inner level, you don't need something outside to do that for you. You just need a thought. Thank you for joining us on Wise-ish, huh? It's a very interesting topic on addiction, especially now. A lot of folks are looking for ways and means to escape their reality. And I know it's tough. But at least if the energy of addiction is there, then use it to your advantage, not against you. So you're constantly worthy of receiving love and blessings from God because you take the benefit of remembering the promises you have made to yourself. That's so sweet. Remember, no one can take away your happiness. No one can take away your happiness unless you give them permission. And we really are here to love each other the same. So let's do that some more. Don't forget, if you haven't seen Zoom docufilm, just go right down here in the YouTube in our videos and look for Zoom meditation docufilm. It's our first production that we've ever done, and we're very proud of it. And also to enjoy one of my latest tracks from an upcoming album with Grammy Award winner Ricky Cage, Vibrations of Love. Please tell me how you think about it. Put your comments in as well. And to enjoy another production that we've just released entitled Om Shanti by Kristen Hoffman. Thank you so much for joining us on Wise-ish. Don't forget, a little bit of wisdom can go a long way. All right, take care and have a lovely day today.